Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday already? Holy cow. That is crazy. All right. Let's sew the rest of these, and then we'll get this all. Good morning, Sherry. Happy Wednesday. We're going to finish this one today. Got all the other pieces done, cut out. Thank you. I feel like I'm like sitting way, like, holy cow, sitting way far away. All right, there we go. It might be a little better. Oh, it is a Wednesday, you guys. Why does it feel like Monday to me? I'm serious. It totally feels like a Monday. I don't know if I got another cold or if allergies are just kicking my butt, but I did not feel great yesterday. Grass allergies are like the worst right now. They're like at the highest of high, or grass pollen. So I'm over it. I know. Just, that blah feeling. I did go to the grocery store. I mean, I wasn't out for the count or anything. I just didn't feel like 100%, And I guess that is to be expected during allergy season. I just hate it. Like every year, it seems like it gets worse. But we will get through this. I just didn't get as much done as I had anticipated getting done yesterday. That is all. All right, let's sew these. Oh, gross. That's not good. It's supposed to be a little rainy this afternoon. It's a little windy right now. That's about it, though. It's supposed to be in the 90s for us this weekend, which I am not looking forward to. At all. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Is it early for fire season? I feel like maybe it might be. I don't know. I don't live there, so what do I know? That's horrible, though. I hope it doesn't get too close to them. All right, we're going to press these out, and then We're gonna do a little basting stitch on the corners, and then we'll be good to go. And then we can start sewing these together. It is early, is that what you meant? But yes, sorry. A little slow today. Look, I cut this stuff and I set it up here and it's just sitting there. We'll get it down when we need it, I guess. I have a lot of extra fabric from this quilt. Look at all these that I didn't use. I'll put this over there. All right. And that can go over there too. All right, let's press these. Oh, that's horrible. All right, we're gonna go up one of these sides. I know we're gonna have to do two sides. It's all good. I know, I do really like these fabrics. I love it. All right, let's do our basting. I'm gonna put this all the way up as far as it can go. And we're gonna do this way. This is just so the foundation stays. With the fabric, for anybody who is wondering. We're just gonna go around and do the same thing for these 4 pieces. Just as long as it's in between the solid line and the dotted line, you're good to go. It won't interfere with anything. All right, last one, and then we'll trim these and start sewing these together. Are you gonna start quilting it? Have you decided on the border yet? Let's go ahead and put that back so I don't forget. All right. Now, you know how I got to do. I gotta press it, make it flat again. 'Cause me. Because me. All right, now let's trim. We're gonna trim around the 2 sides. We're gonna leave this outside good for right now. We're gonna trim a 1/4 inch. Oh, nice. I can't wait to see it. can't wait to see everybody's block of the months. You guys should be done by now. Just kidding. Who am I to say? Hey, Terry. Who am I to say anything about unfinished projects? Right? Hey, look, I'm finishing this one. Might even quilt it. And then I don't think I'm keeping this one. I think after I quilt it, I'm going to put it on the website for sale. So if you guys are interested in this one. Oh, nice. I can't wait to see that one quilted too. I have to quilt mine as well. All right. This is how this one is going to go together. So we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to throw a pin in here so I know which one I'm doing. And then I'm going to How are you doing this week, Terry? All right. Actually, like that. And then I'm going to do this corner. And then pin this other side. Have you guys been catching Boss Ladies lives? I have been so terrible. Yesterday, I did not catch them. I felt so bad, but it's fine. I will probably catch it tomorrow. Ugh, that is horrible. I'm sorry. Cancer sucks. A big fat one. Well, I hope whatever she decides to do, that it goes as planned. Because you really can't plan for that. But you can plan for, you know, better, not better outcome, but, you know, better quality of life, which I think is probably the most important at that stage. It's crazy where cancer pops up, seriously. One of my good friends lost her son at 5 years old. He was diagnosed with a terminal brain cancer when he was 2. So it's rough. It is rough. Yeah. Life sucks either way. All right. Look at that. And look at that. All right, let's press these out. Yeah. If anything is, not to be pessimistic, because I'm not a pessimistic person, but we all die. And I'm not trying to make light of it by any means. I have just, I guess, been desensitized with cancer. With my mom having it, my niece having it, friends having it, friends' kids dying of it, you know. Seems like cancer is an inevitable, but let's be done with the negative talk. I hope and wish nothing but the best for your friend and her daughter. I have realized that if I sit and dwell on all the negatives of life, then I will stop living life. So I personally have just tried to look at the positives. I try my hardest to look at the positives of every day and choose to be happy. Because ultimately, you choose your happiness. All right, so we got these two sides. Now we're going to do these two together. I'm just going to throw a pin in here right now. And then we're going to pin the corners, line up these guys right here, because this is really the only lining up other than the center and the corners. No, you're fine, Terry. You're fine. Sometimes, you know, this is a place where you can vent. I just didn't want to focus. I didn't want to focus on negatives. I'm very sorry that you're going through that. I didn't want to minimize that by any means. So please don't take it that way. All right. I know, right? What's up with that? I gotta go to patient first tomorrow. Get my shoulder checked out. Hopefully get something to do so I can start like using it again, and you know, I get it. Okay, we got that pinned. Let's go ahead and sew that. And then we can start putting things together because we have all our box done. This is an easy block, you guys, especially since the only thing you have to match up at the end is that centerpiece. Super easy. All right. Ooh, I hope this works. Yep. Looks pretty good. All right. I told you guys we were going to finish this today, didn't I? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everybody in here for your daily thumbs ups. They cost you nothing. Thank you for being in here. All of the thanks. Thank you for commenting. I can't talk today, apparently. All right. All right, let's go ahead and trim this out. Then we will start putting stuff together. I had to grab the paperwork. I think it's behind, it is. It's behind my sewing machine. And I have all the other pieces put together. And we're gonna look at the instructions. Really is kind of the same, yeah. The same thing. It's the same thing. Gosh. Maybe my brain's just not working. My brain's like, nope, I don't think so. Okay. We're gonna put this right here. So, there we go. There we go. All right, now, let's get these instructions. And then we got, I do. And we got these and that. All right, let's go. No. Oh, here we go. Ta-da! Thank you, Terry. All right. We're going to sew these triangles onto the swirly stars. So let's just go ahead and put them up here. Brain gaps. That's about right, huh? All right. Just so we can get a visual. You know, it's all important to have a visual. Okay. Let's put these up. And then oh, that's gonna look so good. All right, let's put these other ones up. Okay, and last one, then you guys can see, kind of give you an idea of what it's gonna look like. And then we are doing this as the border. And we will go ahead and just put this right here. And then put this. Good morning, Denise. And then put this right here. And that's, obviously this is going to go on the bottom too, but yeah, and there we go. That's what it's going to look like. All right, so let's start putting these together. I'm going to do these two first. And I'm just going to match that corner up right there. Put a little pin in it. Now let's just gonna sew. We are gonna use this. I know, it is getting done. All right. Remember, don't cut off the tips of those triangles, your points. Oh, nice. What's she working on? I totally missed it. Okay. Goes there. All right, so now this is gonna go here. Oh, the table runner. We have one of those patterns. Just gonna put a pin in there. Hello, Janice. Oh, I think I saw a picture of it. I think she sent a picture. Is it had like a bunch of, is she using the gelato fabric? Love that gelato fabric, by the way. Yes, it's the line is gelato. I know. I love that fabric. All right. Let's press this out. Okay, this is one piece. All right. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and pin this together. Just pinning, I'm just lining up my corners. Putting a pin in there. Thank you, thank you. They do look good, don't they? If I don't say so myself. All right. Now press these out. Anybody have any cool plans this week? Weekend coming up? Anything? All right, hold on. Excuse me if it's hot. Oh, fun. She deserves a celebration with 95. That's amazing. That's awesome. I gotta cut the grass. Try and do that before it gets super hot. Maybe Friday or Saturday morning. And then do some house cleaning, house organizing. You know, we are not going anywhere and nothing is really planned. Nothing crazy. All right. This one goes up here. And now let's do these down here. It is always nice to get extra birthday wishes. All right. Let's iron that out and then press that open. You guys, we are representing a new, I need to get some coffee. I need to put some, we are representing a new state park. Castillo de San Marcos in St. Augustine. Yeah, yeah. It's not a new national park, it's just newer for us. It's one of the places we went to during spring break. We're just gonna match up these corners. I'm not doing anything crazy. Good morning. So and so crafting. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Ow. That was my finger. That was not cool of you, needle. All right, I'm just gonna line that up under here. Let's sew away. Don't forget, don't cut the tips off right here. I'm gonna sew right on the opposite side of that. All right, we only have one more swirling star to sew the triangles onto. Let's go ahead and press this out. I don't even know if I have water in this anymore. All right. So there's another one. I'm gonna put this up here. Okay, now we're gonna get this one. Line these corners up right here. You know what, let's go ahead and press that a little flatter. Thank you guys for your daily thumbs ups. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are live 6 days a week between Boss Lady and myself. Hit that subscribe button. You'll get that notification that we are live. All right, let's line this up. Oh, that's pretty lined up. Okay. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay, now we have that right there. So this one is gonna go right here. We'll line these corners up. Actually, we're going to press this also. It's a little just not flat. There. Okay. Line that up. Put a little penny in there. A penny. No idea what that means. Excuse me, just ignore me today. Okay. Just ignore me. All right. Okay, here we go. We got this last one on here. Let's go ahead and press that. And then we will revert back to the instructions. So anybody new, we're putting together the final pieces of our stars for my table runner pattern. It is available on our website, easypiecing.com. And this is the last piece right here that we did. Okay, so this is, and then this is going to be the border all the way around. But I do think, all right, let's go back to the instructions. All right, so we did this. Now we have to sew these together. And then we'll sew these together. All right. Let's all right, so this, all right, one more pin is going to go on here. This and this are going to go together. I don't think we have anything to match up except for this seam right here and the corner. All right. We're not going to crazy pin this. I just would like to make sure that everything is matching up correctly. I'm going to make sure these match up right here. Throw a pin in there. And then we'll go ahead and just throw a pin over here. And then I would like to maybe pin this down. Okay, let's go over here and we're going to sew down this line. I am going to fix this a little bit. As we sew, I just wanted to kind of get everything where it needed to be. right. Let's trim this and see what we've got here. All right, that looks okay. That looks good. Didn't cut my points off or anything. We're good. You know what? Let's go up to the big iron for this one. Makes it a little bit easier. All right. And then we'll sew the other pieces together. Then I'll sew these together. And it'll be great. Thanks for that thumbs up, you guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, come on. Heat up. Oh, there it is. Hello, Shirley. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Okay. This is what we've got so far. And let's put this back over here. Okay. It's looking good, you guys. All right, let's put this piece on here and that piece on there. And then we'll move on to the next one. All right. Let's put these two together. Kind of need my pins. All right, let's get these centers matched up. And then we're just gonna put a pin down here. And we should be good to go. Let me just make sure. Yep. All right, now let's sew. We are putting together our stars for my table runner pattern today. We have been working on it and getting all the blocks pieced together. And this is the pattern, Stars for My Table Runner. It's available on our website, easypiecing.com. Comes with all of our leave-in foundations. It comes with amazing pattern instructions, shopping list, cutting instructions, all of the above. We have amazing patterns. They are written by Boss Lady, my mother-in-law. She is the creator and founder of our business and our product. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You guys will get notified of when we are live. We are live 6 days a week. You can see myself or Boss Lady, depending on when you come on here. I'm on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 12 noon. And then Boss Lady is on here Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. So if you want to see us, she is on West Coast time. She is on from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. All right. Look at that, you guys. All right, let's put this up. Actually, we're not putting this up. We're getting the other half. Okay. She is on 12 to 2 Pacific Standard Time. You know what? We're going to pin this first. Sorry, you guys can't really see what I was doing. Trying to get the center. All right. Okay, one more pin. I'm just going to pin this flap down. And I'm going to throw one more pin over here just to make sure we're straight. Try not to stab yourself with the pins like I just did. I'm surprised I don't have permanent holes in my fingers, you know? Does anybody have any questions about what I'm doing, what I'm working on, what I have going on here? What in the world did you step into? Anything? All right, let's trim these threads and then we'll go over to the big iron again. And then absolutely. I was never a pinner before. And then started doing these and I'm like, yeah, maybe I got a pin. Look at that. That's a great matchup. Let me grab a little little water. Just a good setting, like a nice crisp seam. You guys know this. All right. So this is gonna go, hold on. Okay. Whatever, it's not perfectly lined up because we're still sewing it together, but there we go. All right, now let's sew these last two together. Then we can sew our three stripes together, and then the center will be done. Just gonna line this seam up first. And then I'm gonna match these corners up. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy as far as matching lines up like we do when we're piecing, because we're just putting these pieces together. All right. We'll throw one more in there just so we don't have to think about it. And let's sew. Oop, my thing came out. All right. You guys, the sew line is already there for you. So we're just sewing on this solid line. If not, you want to sew about 1/4 inch. But if you're using our patterns, definitely, it's already there. I do not sew over my needles, or at least I try not to. It's just a personal preference, you guys. There's nothing like other than ruining your sewing needle or your pinning needles. I mean, other than that, there's really no rhyme or reason. Don't forget to hit that daily thumbs up. We're going to go to the big iron. Press this out. Don't forget to hit that daily thumbs up and that subscribe button if you guys are not already subscribed. We are finishing up our stars for my table runner pattern. It is available on our website, easypiecing.com. I'm going to throw a little bit of water on there. I like a nice crisp seam. My iron attacked it. Okay. Now, I'm just going to pin one pin up here. Okay, so That's what we got. We have these sewn together. We have all of these sewn together and these sewn together. So we're going to sew this to this and this to this so that we have our center. Right sides together. All right. Thank you for all the new subscriptions, the new thumbs ups, the new views. We truly, truly appreciate it. I'm not sure if you guys realize how much we appreciate it, but we do. All right, so on this, I'm just merely going to match up my seams here. And I'm going to throw a pin in there. Okay. I know. I'm so excited. All right. Try not to stretch your fabric, you guys, because we do have pieces that are not on the foundation. You got to worry about that natural bias. All right, and then let's match this seam up. That one was nesting, so that makes it super easy. I'm just going to throw a pin in here. And then, yeah, that goes, whatever. And then we'll match this seam up. Throw a pin in there. Actually, I'm going to throw another pin in there just to get that back flap down so that when I'm sewing it. All right, I might throw another pin in here. And then we'll throw a pin over here. Right now, I'm just using these to hold the fabrics together. All right, now we're gonna sew down this line all the way. And when we get to pieces like this right here, without, I'm gonna do a 1/4 inch, okay? All right. One day I will get a table where my sewing machine is flat with but until then, this is how I do things. You guys don't get to see me like actually put the pieces together very often, do you? Like finish the product. Not very often. And this is why I always keep my 1/4 inch foot on there, because you never know. All right, let's trim that. And let's bring it to the big iron. I think we're gonna do it this way. All right. We got one more little piece to do, you guys, and then we're done. You know what? Maybe we'll open this seam up. Or maybe not. I don't know. Well, here they are. Okay. Let's do this last piece. And let's grab this off here. All right, sorry. Well, I haven't even started on my other kids' room. Taking a break. Taking a break. All right, let's match these middle seams up. And then we'll match these up. Basically, we're just trying to make sure everything lines up correctly. All right, I am gonna put one in right here. Just kind of get that back flat. And then we had chile rellenos, but my husband makes them essentially low carb. Hi, Paula. The name of this pattern is, this is our Stars for My Table Runner pattern, It's 19 by 54 inches completed, and it's available at our website. Yes, it was so good. It was so good. I don't even remember what we're having tonight. It was a busy night last night. Ben had Taekwondo. And yeah. So we ate a late dinner. I don't even know what is for dinner tonight. So I'll have to let you guys know on Friday. What did we have on Monday? What did we have? I don't even remember what we had on Monday, you guys. All right. I'm trying to think. What did we have? Monday. Oh, we had pork chops with a mushroom gravy and roasted Brussels sprouts with truffle oil and Parmesan cheese. That was our dinner on Monday. He just uses straight up, like, whipped stiff peak egg whites for the batter. And he did chorizo, queso fresco, and then cotija on the inside. And then we do our own sauce, green sauce with tomatillas, cilantro, lime juice, green onions. So good. You guys, this is the last sew line, and then we got to put the borders on. Actually, I'm going to square off the edges before we put the borders on. All right. You know, cilantro is one of those things that either is good to you or it's not. And different people say it tastes like different things. So I get it. Love cilantro though. Love it. All right, let's bring this to, that sounds good, Sherry. Hello, Esther. All right. All right, guys, I think these are pretty squared up. We're just gonna trim off some of the tips. And then we'll be good to go. All right. Other side now. One more down here. All right. Okay. Now, I don't know. It's a good question. All right. Now that we have this, let's see where the new instructions are. All right, we've sewn that all together. We have this. Now we're going to sew this. And I have my 2-inch strips. Actually, we're going to go ahead and trim this one again because I didn't trim it down to 2 inches on the other side. So let's hold on. Okay. Let's trim. They look like cat ears. They do not look like dog ears. That's for sure. That can go over there, out of my way. Guys, I'm just truing up this edge right here because I didn't do that before when I was cutting it, but I should have, but I didn't. All right. So these are going to go down the edge. And you know what? I'm going to get my clips for this. I love this little tin. All right. Careful not to pull your fabric. I like doing this ahead of time so that I don't have to worry about matching it up and potentially pulling my fabric as much as when I'm sewing. So we're going to do a little bit of line up ahead of time. All right. Now we can sew. Good morning, Janice. All right, I don't need my pins right now. We are putting the stars for my table runner pattern together. We are almost done. You guys want a 1/4 inch on the edge. You know what? Let's move this out of the way. That doesn't need to be there. Okay, where has anybody talked to Cindy? Wonder what is up with that woman. She has not been on here in weeks. Excusey. All right. We are not going to take this to the big iron yet. We are going to trim these threads though. I know. I'm really hoping she's okay. All right, now we're going to take this one and we're going to put that right sides down. Right sides together, should I say. Ooh, we don't want that moving around. Just gonna find the clips I have. Yeah, I like putting my clips. It doesn't really matter how I put my clips, honestly. I like doing the curve on the bottom. It's easier for me to put that in there and to move it along. But you do your clips the way you want to. I feel like it's easier to do it the other way. And that's what's so great about having a community and people doing things is there's no right or wrong reason. I like actually do the rounded side on the bottom because It glides better. Hello, Pamela. Try not to pull your fabric, you guys. Remember, there is natural bias to it because it's not on that foundation. So you don't want to really pull any of your stuff. All right, let's sew this other side on, and then we will press these out and trim, and then we'll put the other ones on. Well, thank you so much, Sherry, for checking that. I'm gonna send her an email, send her a message, ask her how she's doing. I also like to move my clips down if you haven't noticed. Just a personal preference, you guys. Cindy's been with us for years. I know she's been having some issues with her husband lately and his health, but hopefully nothing bad happened. All right, let's go press these out. flip this around. Thank you. I wasn't sure about the border, but I think it works. Hello, Wilma. Welcome. Guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can find us when we are live. We do our lives 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. All right. Right now, let's bring this over here because we got to trim some corners. All right. Where's my last piece? There it is. Okay. We're gonna do nice. Yeah, they are definitely more reliable than the other. All right. So this, we are going to, ow. What a pain in the booty. Ah. We're gonna line this up about like that. Yeah, no, I am definitely glad we switched over to this platform. I mean, I know our viewing numbers are not as great as they were when we left the other platform, but so much better. So much better. All right. We'll get there, you guys. I'm not stressing it. Not one bit. I'm gonna cut this though. Okay, we will use that, so don't throw it away. All right, let's sew this. Hi! Thank you. Isn't that gorgeous? This is our stars for my table runner pattern. It is available on our website. Unfortunately, right now, we do not do international shipping. Hopefully, we are trying to get all of our international shipping up by the beginning of July. So, fingers crossed that we do what we need to do. All right. We're not going to trim yet. We're not going to press it yet. We are going to grab this other piece. We're going to put that on the other side. Let me trim my threads on this. All right, so we have that side. Now we're going to do this side. We're going to trim this. Sorry, guys. Let's get that 1/4 inch seam allowance. Measure that 1/4 inch. All right, now flip this bad boy over. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good, you guys. So good. Right sides together. Let's do some clips. All right. Thank you guys so much for all the thumbs ups, all the subscriptions. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you guys, so you can see what we work on next, because I have no idea what we're going to be working on Friday. No idea. Quarter inch we are sewing from the edge. Okay. Sorry, I had a lot of bulkiness going on. Well, that's a lot blurry. Okay. Yeah, right? Close my eyes and pick. It's about what I'm going to do, Sherry. We have a lot of stuff to do on the back end, Denise. Different regulations, all kinds of stuff. All right, now we're going to take this to the, look at this, you guys. It is looking good. All right, let's take this over here. We're going to press this out. And we're going to go ahead and trim it on the big cutting mat, just because it's gonna start getting easier to do that. All right. We'll trim all of our edges off. Excuse me. All right. If Boss Lady ever sends me scraps, we can get that. We can do our diagonal. We can do our diagonal stripe quilts, because I need some light. I need some neutral fabrics. We gotta trim this side, and then we'll put these last two pieces on, and then we will be done. All right, I'm just gonna trim this one little piece over here off. All right, this is what we have so far, you guys. Let's sew these other pieces on, press them out, and then we'll trim them. And then this pattern will be done. And then I just have to quilt it. All right. I know, it's looking so good, you guys. All right. You just have to be very open about what you're shipping internationally, which means you have to have everything set up on the back end, and it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's okay. All right, let's do this. One more piece left, you guys. So excited. We're finally gonna have this one done. I know, Denise. It is going to be so much fun. I was actually thinking about when I was getting your order together, like what I could do to, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be giving it. I'm probably going to put this on the website for sale, though, once I quilt it. All right, let's do this last piece. Ugh. Sorry, it's a little shaky. Trying to get everything straight. Yeah, I've been thinking about possibly doing something in the wedding, double wedding ring. You know what? I don't want to finish that one because Boss Lady is working on the double wedding. So we will find something else that we will finish, but we will definitely be working on something different on Friday, considering all I have to do is press these out, trim them, and then this is done, you guys. All right. Let's go ahead and trim these threads. Not like it really matters. They're going to get trimmed off anyways. Tell ya. I don't want to start anything new right now. I'm just going to be working on stuff that I have that's already started. So let's see what I have. We can look when I'm done. Hold on. So I have my tumbling blocks to finish putting together. I have my kimonos. I have my kimonos we can work on. We won't be finishing that one though. I mean, we can work on it for a little bit, but it's not one that we're going to finish. What else? I can finish putting together. I need to finish my tequila sunrise. I haven't finished putting that one together yet. What else? I need to finish the Christmas placemats. The geese, I just have to piece that together. I mean, I guess I could piece it, but let's see. Let's see what else I got. We're not doing the wedding ring. I have We can work on some kimono stuff. I know I have some other stuff. I just gotta look, you guys. Oh, you know what we can do? No, Boss Lady just did hexies. I'm like, no, yes, no, yeah. We'll get it. All right, let me trim these. And then we will be done, you guys. I know I have, oh, you know what I have? I've got some stuff we can work on. Putting some stuff together. All right, hold on. Got a couple more pieces to trim. And then I'll hang this up. So you guys can see how amazing it looks. All right, let's hang it up. And then I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, hold on. Bear with me while I get this hung up. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, you guys ready? Let's see. Let's go over here. There it is. I know. I told you guys I would finish. And that is our stars for my table runner pattern. Isn't it gorgeous? It turned out so good. All right, hold on. I'm gonna move my chair. It is 54 inches, I believe. It is 19 by 54 finished. It is available at our website. Thank you. Hello, Lorraine. It is all done with our leave-in foundations, you guys. And then I don't know what color I'm going to do on the back. I might just do this color on the back, or if I have a solid that'll match. I don't know. But isn't it gorgeous? Look. I love this fabric. It looks like stitching, except for I have threads. I've got threads. All right. Okay, guys. I am out of here. I will see you on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys. Don't forget to push that subscribe button if you're not subscribing. And I'll see you then. Have a great day. Happy Wednesday. Bye.